National Hidayah from Team A3A. Okay, I'm going to tell you about phrase. So what is that phrase? Phrase is a group of words without subject and adverb but have a meaning. So phrase is not sentence because there is no subject and adverb in it but have a meaning. In phrase, we include head modifier. So what is that head modifier? Modifier is explainer and head is what's explained by modifier. So head modifier we need in phrase. Let's take a look the example. A beautiful girl. In this example, we have two modifier. The first modifier we called pre-modifier, and second modifier we called post-modifier. Pre-modifier is before the head, and post-modifier after head. In this example, beautiful as a head and a girl as a modifier from beautiful. So, a girl is explained by beautiful. There is 6 types of phrases. There are noun phrase, verb phrase, adjective phrase, adverbial phrase, and preposition phrase. So what are they? Let's discuss about it. The first one, we talk about noun phrase. So what is that noun phrase? Noun phrase is a group of words that have a noun or pronoun. It is used to modify a noun. It can be said, noun phrase can function as a subject and object and complement in a sentence. Let's take a look at the example. My brother's friend had come to visit him. My brother's friend is had or noun from this sentence, and had come to visit him is modifier. This example used as subject. Had come to visit him is subject from my brother's friend. The second example. The students were asked to find the buried treasure. The students were asked to find is modifier, and the buried treasure is had as a noun. This example used as an object. So the students were asked to find is object from buried treasure. So this is noun phrase. Second, we talk about verb phrase. Now about verb phrase. Verb phrase can be used just like a verb. It consists of a main verb and auxiliary verb. The example: students are practicing hard in order to participate in the state tournament. Are practicing is had as a verb, and students is pre-modifier, and hard in order to participate in the state tournament is post modifier. So the modifier, pre-modifier, and post modifier are explained by verb are practicing. So the students are practicing hard in order to participate in state tournament is verb phrase. The second example: Aaron has been writing multiplication tables for 3 hours. Has been writing as a head verb, Aaron as a modifier, and multiplication tables for 3 hours as a pause modifier. So has been writing as a verb and Aaron and multiplication tables for 3 hours as a modifier from has been writing. Okay, then about adjective phrase. Okay, the third one about adjective phrase. So what is that adjective phrase? Adjective phrase is a group of words that consists of an adjective. It can be used to complement it. It can be said it can be said that function just like an adjective in a sentence. For example, Anu has silky, smooth hair. Silky and smooth is had as an adjective, and Anu has is prayer modifier, and hair is pause modifier. So Anu has silky, smooth hair is adjective phrase. Silky and smooth as adjective, and Anu has hair as modifier from silky and smooth. Next example, people living in large cities often find it difficult to reach in time. Living in large cities as head adjective, people as prayer modifier often find it difficult to reach in time, pause modifier. So people living in large cities often find it difficult to reach in time is adjective phrase. Living in large cities as adjective, and people and often find it difficult to reach in time as a modifier or as a modifier from living in large cities. Okay, next we talk about prepositional phrase. Okay, now about prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase consists of a preposition and an object. It works just like an adjective or an adverb. Preposition it used to modify a noun and verbs in a particular sentence. In this phrase, we need preposition and phrase so we can call prepositional phrase. Preposition like in, on, at, for, and with, and others. So let's take a look at the example. The first one. It was too hard for me to concentrate with the kids jumping around. In the sentence, with the kids jumping around, as a head preposition, with is a preposition, and it was too hard for me to concentrate as a modifier. So in the sentence, we have with as a preposition, and we have it was too hard for me to concentrate. So we call this sentence prepositional phrase. And then on the way to New York, we caught sight of the famous Niagara Falls. So on the way to New York as a had preposition, and we caught sight of the famous Niagara Falls as a modifier. So in the sentence we have on as a preposition, and we caught sight of the famous Niagara Falls as a modifier from this preposition. So this is the example from prepositional phrase. And next, the last one, we talk about adverb phrase. Now, the last one, we talk about adverb phrase. Adverb phrase a group of words that includes an adverb and other modifiers. It performs all the functions of an adverb. It can be placed in any part in a sentence. Adverb phrase. We need adverb in the adverb phrase. As we know, adverb, there is some adverb like adverb of time, adverb of place, adverb of frequency, and others. For example, we are planning to finish our group project by the end of May. By the end of May, as that adverb, and we are planning to finish our group project as a modifier. So in the sentence, the adverb as a adverb of time because explain about time, and we are planning to finish our group project as a modifier from adverb of time. So this sentence is adverb phrase. And then they saw some abandoned puppies at the corner of the street. At the corner of the street as had adverb, and they saw some abandoned puppies as a modifier. In the sentence, we have adverb of place because explain about place. So use adverb of place. So they saw some abandoned puppies as explained by adverb of place. So this is adverb phrase. Okay, that's all from me about phrase and the types of phrase. Now we move to clauses. Okay guys, now we talk about clause. So what is that clause? Clause is a group of words containing a subject and predicate and functioning as a member of a complex or compound sentence. In a clause, there is two types: independent clause and dependent clause. Independent clause can stand alone, and there is coordinators like and, but, so, or, for, and others. And then dependent clause cannot stand alone, and it is also called a subordinate clause. And this often start with WH question like how, what, where, when, and others. For example, I like what I hear. What I hear as noun, and I like as clauses. So I like what I hear is noun clause. Then he knows how things work around here. How things work around here is a noun, and he knows clause. So he knows how things work around here, noun clause. So that's all about noun clause. I think that's all from me about phrases and clauses. Thank you for your attention, and I'm sorry if there are any mistake from what I explained. I'm Aisyah Hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.